There we go. Alrighty, hey there guys. It's me, Mantha. What is up? What is up? So, today, I'm doing my first ever art live stream. My very first ever art live stream. Right here is my trusty drawing device. And I'm going to be drawing for you guys live on YouTube. Can't wait. So, I'm actually going to be drawing the Procreate, Procreate's prompt, which is, basically, what is called artmash. And artmash is basically their own prompts. So, I'm going to look at the prompt. I'm going to remember the prompt. Hang on. Try to think what the prompt was. Oh yeah. It was rabbits, a pair of boots, and a boat. Okay, so I know what to do. So this is going to be my first layer. And this is going to be my preliminary sketch. So I'm gonna make it like red and blue. It's just gonna give me some like concept idea here. So yeah, let's get started. So let me make sure I'm using the right paintbrush. Nope, I'm using a studio pen. I need 6B pencil for this. Okay, so I want there to be water. I do want there to be some water, so let's get some water going. Well, I'm probably gonna do the water and a sketch of blue, yeah. Let's do the water and sketch of like a darker blue. There we go. And then I'm gonna sketch it like waves of water. And this is just some preliminary ideas. That is for sure. So, yes. Here we go. We are getting somewhere with this water. There we go. Okay. So this is giving me some good sketching ideas here. What the? I don't know how that just happened. Okay. Then I'm gonna do some continued waves on in the water. So this is just like a sketch. So this is just giving me like a visionary of what my artwork's gonna look like before I go in and do like the actual sketching. Yes, this is basically the first sketch, but it's not the first. It's the first sketch, but it's like the what do you call it? I don't know. You call it something. So yes, let's see here. Remember guys, I am live. I'm gonna share it one more time. There we go. Live now. Hit post. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So yeah, this is basically just the preliminary sketch idea here. So this is so far what I got with the water. So this is so far. Right now it's pretty good. I like how it looks. It's like beautiful waves. Don't worry, like you guys are gonna see more like as I work. So yeah. That is what I got so far. Right here. That beautiful water is the first thing I got going. I know this is like the best setup. Although this is probably like the best I could get for at the time being. So yeah, this is probably the best I could do for the time being, guys. So, I do apologize for that, but I hope it, it is workable. So there's that, and now I want to do the boat. And the boat, we're going to do it in green. Now the preliminary sketch is going to be all together, because basically this is just the visionary of the idea. This isn't like much to it. So the water is finished. So there's the beautiful water. I hope you can see that. The beautiful water right there. Beautifully amazing water. So now I'm going to go in and, well, there's going to be a boat. There's also going to be a dock. So I want to do the boat like tied to the dock. So dock's going to be probably here. And it's going to be like a side port dock. Like so. And this is, like I said, preliminary just means it's just giving me the basic idea. Yeah, it's just giving me the basic idea. So that is here. And then making the floor here a little bit on the lower end. And then I want to do like these poles up through here. Also, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. If you are enjoying the content, please make sure you all are subscribing. Very wonderful. Thank you very much. So, that's the dock so far. Okay. Now I'm going to get the boat in here. Because I know like a dock wasn't called in this artmash. However, I'm taking all three and making my own idea. So, yeah, that's kind of why the boat is needed. Do like a darker purple for the boat. And let's see, boat's going to be like tied via a rope. So I'm going to do my best to do a preliminary sketch of a rope. Kind of looks more like a chain than a rope. It really does look more like a chain than a rope. But it's the best I can do for the time being. I hope everybody is doing well today as well. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Okay, boat's going to be like more of a curvy side, but it's going to look good. It's going to look like a basic canoe boat. I'm going to go for like a basic canoe boat's design. It's a little too curvy. Let's make it less curvy. I just want it a little curvy. There we go. Okay, and then I can point that down. It could be like a little one-seater. We can make it a little one-seater boat. Okay. And then, yeah, there's the rope. And there's the boat. Boat could be a little bigger, though. Or a little more. Actually, let me start the boat here. There we go. It's a little bit better. And then put that little curviness here. It's not the boat look I'm going for. I'll get it. There we go. And then I'm going to just point it upward. Yeah. No, it's still not there. That top part's really throwing me off. Let me erase it. Not the entire thing, just a little bit of it. There we go. Make sure I keep the blue, because I don't mind the blue. Let's see. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. And then just bring it down. There we go. That's more of what I'm looking for. It's a little bit flatter than I imagine, but and then I want it to look kind of wooden. So I'm going to go for like a little more of a wooden look here. Yeah, let me do that. We do like a little bit of, like, this is all preliminary. So preliminary just means like this is the concept art idea. Essentially, I might turn around and make this a little bit more less like, or like more something. That's all it just means. Like, that's all I'm doing here. So I just want to do some wooden planks to give it a look. Perfect. So right now I've gotten one basic idea out of the way, which was the boat. So now I need to do the next side of it. So I want to do 2 rabbits. So I want to do a rabbit inside the boat who is going fishing. So let me sketch that out. Let's do a rabbit in the boat who's going fishing. I could do this. I like that circle. There we go. Like I said, preliminary artwork is just simplistic in the sense where it comes from. So let me just like those cheeks, like extra puffy, sort of like puffy, like kind of look like a rodent look. There we go. Now let me give my rabbit the ears I want him to have. I'm going to go kind of with like a concept idea I kind of went with, but it's a little bit different from my design, but it's the same on the ears. I just want him to look more cartoony of a rabbit and not cartoony. So this one's rabbit 1, and then rabbit 2 is going to have a different design. This one you're not going to see, well, actually you might see a pair of boots. So let's do the eyes. I'm going to make the eyes kind of diamond shaped. There we go. You kind of want them to look cartoony anyway. There we go. A little bit of the brows there. Alright, then we're going to do a different nose. So then it comes down the nose. I'm going to do it lighter. So now these details are going to come in kind of pink. And then I want him to have 2 buck teeth. Do that darker red. There we go. Nose is kind of small. I'm going to make the nose like big, it's circular. There we go. Okay, now let me do his neck. And I want just part of his body to come through. Yeah, and then I want him to have a fishing rod in his hand. And what I'm going for. So we're going to do him with a fishing rod in his hand. So he's going to have like a little grip on something here. Okay. And then he's going to have a little fishing pole. And his fishing pole is going to be a little different because his fishing pole is going to have a boot on it. I think that's what we're gonna go with. He's gonna have a boot on his fishing pole for one of the ideas, and this is part of it. This isn't the entire thing. Okay. I don't remember what a fishing pole looks like, although I'm gonna try my best to remember. Okay, now I could use a boot. So now let's get the boot, and the boot's gonna be in like a pink color here, and it's gonna look like a boot because it's a pair of boots. So perfect. There's a boot. Kind of looks like one of those fishing trips. Alright, now I need to do the last rabbit, but this is what I got so far. This is so far. That is my sketch so far. This is the preliminary sketch. So, you know, basically everything's going to be separated, but this is a concept. This is just a concept. So, I'm going to do another rabbit. This rabbit's going to be like a lighter green. And this rabbit's going to be on the side here. We're going to put him in a 3/4 angle. Alrighty. And then we're going to do his little body. His little cheeks. They look cartoony. I'm kind of going with that for their look. But I do want to make their ears a little bit different from each other. So this guy, I want him to have floppier ears. So his ears, or her ears, are going to be down. Yeah. Just like so. And then do a little tip of the ear. And then the eyes are going to be circular this time. And then he's going to have like a shocked expression on his face. Like, oh no, my shoes. You know, he's going to have like that shocked expression. Or his shoe. He's going to get like a little surprise there. Neck needs to be a little bit smaller in this design. And, you know, I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream so far. If you are, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because there will be more of this type of content. I want his eyebrows to be above his head. To give him kind of a different look. See, I'm just thinking up these characters as I go. So I want him to have like a rabbit's body, like a different shape. There we go, like a vase shape. And then what I want is him to have. I want his yeah, there we go, like his hand to be there. And his other arm's going to be more upward, and it's going to be more on his face. Like, oh no! Like, he's just so, like, shocked. And then you're going to see his little feet, and then his little tail, his little cute tail. And then you're going to notice behind him, or also in the boat, now I'm thinking about it, I also want to add a second pair of boots, or a second boot, inside the boat to make it look like, you know, that wasn't the only one. Okay, so that's the preliminary sketch idea done. Actually, almost done. One more thing to the... There we go. There's a little... Yep. See this red guy. So this is a preliminary sketch. This is kind of like my idea for the hey there, Austin, how are you doing? So this is like my idea here. So that's the preliminary sketch idea I have. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Because that is the prompt. The prompt is supposed to be a rabbit, not supposed to be 2, but technically I want to do 2 because I want to like make them like twin rabbits. And then, or like, you know, brothers or something. And then the one's fishing and finds, you know, the other rabbit's pair of boots. And it's like, my boots. It's kind of like its own little story in this drawing. That's pretty much what it is. So that's like the preliminary sketch. So I would say the water is pretty good. I like the idea of the water. I like the idea of the dock. I like the boat. I don't think it needs to be fixed. That's good. It's good you're doing good. I like the fishing net. Yeah, I like the design pretty much all around. The only thing I think I would add to it is clouds. That's like the last thing. So let me add that real quick. This piece of hair. So let me get the idea here. The clouds I want to add. I kind of want to do like a different cloud and scene, sort of. There we go. They're a little big, but I think it's workable in this sense. It is pretty workable. There we go. Just like different shapes for the clouds. There we go. Alright, two's enough. I don't want to you don't want to overdo the drawing. You kind of just want to do it to where like the story is there and the details there. But I really don't want to like overdo the story. I think, you know, the two rabbits, the boat, the fishing net plays a good part because it's like a way to grab the boots. And the clouds is all helpful. Now, do I want sun in there? I mean, I don't really need it. I feel like sun's overdoing it. So that's the preliminary idea. So now with that, I'm going to basically take my preliminary sketch and turn it into a more finished idea. But now I'm going to split everything up. So now this is going to be the water in sketch form. And the water and everything's going to be done in black now at this point. Because I could put it all together. So basically I'm going to turn down the opacity. I'm going to turn it down to about 27%. Some of the lines are lighter, but I can adjust as needed. So now for the water, I'm just going to go in and add it where I need to add it. So that is what I'm doing here. So basically I want this to have like a painting look. So I want the look of it to have a painting look, but I also want to have everything separated so that I can do it all in different layers. So that is what I'm going to be doing for this. So here, as you could tell, what I'm trying to do is I'm using the black 6B pencil for the sketching because I'm going to be painting it. But basically this is my rough and then I'm going to ink it. And then the ink color is going to be done where I have these black lines. So I know where I have the black lines is where I need to color it. And, you know, so forth. Awesome, Isaiah. It sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool, Isaiah. Sounds pretty awesome. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Is some sketching. Well, some preliminary sketching was already done. So now I got my story, and now I'm just going to take it and just build on it. So the color scheme, I want to focus on one portion of this drawing or painting at a time. For, as you know, like this is like digital illustration. So luckily there's not too much I have to worry about. So here, I need to know what color I want to do the water lines at. So I want the water lines to come off darker than the actual color. So now I have that. So now I know I'm ready to start on that painting. I could do the entire thing in painting, but the thing is, like I said, is I'm just gonna work on this one section at a time. So now I need to build a color palette, and that's what we're gonna do. So a CP or a color palette. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in and do the main. So the color I'm gonna do for the lineage, is gonna be this blue color. So this is gonna be color palette for water. So yeah, let me rename it to water so that I know it's the water. So that's the line color. The main color is gonna be in the middle. The main color is going to be this beautiful, this light blue right here. And I'm going to show you guys my progress in a sec. So this is what I got so far. Look at that. So far, it's coming along. You can't really see the lines as much because I had to turn them down. You know, I haven't did that yet with the water, but that's the plan for the water. So, alright. Let's see. Then I want to go a little bit lighter. Same color but lighter for highlighting. I also want to do white for highlights. Now background color I haven't did yet, but we're going to do that later. So I'm just going to do a very light blue for that. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to like smudge it at the end sort of, except for the line work. So the line work is going to be on a different side. So now this is going to be the water clean, which is going to be done in either an ink or painting. And then I need to add one more layer to go underneath the clean called water color, which will be the color in the brush I'm going to do. So for the water sketch, same thing, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to make it 44% because all these rough lineage stuff is all going to be turned off at the very end. You know, right now, you know, you're just seeing what I'm doing. So I want to start with the clean, and I don't need a paint. I need to go in the inking, and I want to use the studio pen, and I'm going to go over and pick my main color, which is the darkest color for that reason, and you're going to see why. And then I'm just going to go in with the studio ink. I'm going to turn it up to about as big as I can make it to make sure it's not overbearing the line. I want to make sure it's just going, there we go. Because this is going to bring it to life a little bit in the term of the color. So let me ink that really good. Let me ink it pretty good. Ink it pretty good. I only did water, I think, a couple of times. I did it in one of my animations. And I kind of went with this method of doing the darkest color for the water and then like painting the rest of it as I went along. So yeah, the reason why I'm using like an ink is because ink comes off better to me, in my personal opinion, because it still kind of has a painted look, but it's not painted. It's kind of more what I mean. Yep. Awesome. That's awesome, Isaiah. Yeah, while you wait, you can hang out here. Hang out here and, you know, watch me draw and work on some drawing work. And yep. I'm going to try to do more of these streams with you guys for sure. I know this is kind of like the only way I can do it right now. But like I said, I'm going to try to do it in different ways later. Right now, this is kind of my only way for my digital drawing. And same for animation. I don't know why. It's just there really isn't like much of a way. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and do the color. So I'm going to go in and do my base color. And now I'm going to give it the painted look that I want. So I want to have it in like an oil paint. I feel like oil is like a good painting color for this. So let me go in and do it. Well, again, this is the water. Do I have water brushes? Like actual water brushes here? Oh yeah, I do. Water bleed, wet sponge. Let's do water bleed. Water bleed or wet sponge. Let's see. Oh, wet sponge is a little too big. I don't like that. Okay. Let me do. Oh, I gotta put on watercolor. All right. Let's do water bleed. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I just need to turn it down a little. Oh yeah, that is the brush. So this is my base color. That I'm working on right now. Seemed like Monday I had more people. Now, it might go over my other areas, but we're going to work on those later. First, right now, my main concern is definitely doing the water. Because the water is actually part of the background. The water in the sky with the clouds. But I essentially want the water to look darker than the sky. I want the sky to have like a baby, like, ish, like, type of look to it. Also, make sure you guys like the stream as well. If you are still here, make sure you guys are liking the stream. And make sure you share it if you are enjoying the content. It's actually extremely helpful to have people sharing the stream and stuff. Yep, so that's so far. This is the base colors, of course, so this isn't like the official, but this is the base colors, what I got so far for the water. It's gonna look pretty nice, I think. I think the way I'm gonna do it is gonna come off pretty nicely. Ooh, looks like I missed some for the water sketch. So let me go into my recent, go into my 6B pencil. Let me sketch that in real quick because I gotta ink that in there with the rest of the water. Same thing, we're gonna go with the studio pen. I'm gonna add that in. I guess for some reason I got forgotten. Now go back to the color, go back to my base, and go back to water bleed. It's the one I picked. Awesome. And then just color away. And what I can do is I can isolate, so like I could turn off the watercolor and the clean. Oops, it looks like I did make a mistake. So let me undo a couple of those things. Looks like I did make a mistake there. I just accidentally did it a little over the I'm doing this. Huh. So that's the same as this. That's interesting. That can't be the same. It is. That's bizarre to me, in my opinion. How that's like the same as yep, it is. It's crazy. Not a big deal. Oh, that's why. Oops. Okay, I did the wrong layer. Oh no. Come on, undo. Good. I went on the water sketch by accident. It happens from time to time. Do 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 do. So what are you guys doing right now? If you're still here, what are you guys doing right now? I am live streaming my art, and I am working on art. Woo! Okay, so the base color for the water, oops, I gotta be careful with that, is done. Look at that. Looks pretty nice. I like it so far. It's not done. Like I said, this is just like the beginning stages here. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to do some highlight to the water. My first set of highlight. So that is the wave here. And this is why, you're going to see why I put it all in different layers. Because I'm going to be mixing this stuff together. And it's all going to have different brushes. So like this is just going to have water bleed because it's a water brush. And it's going to simulate like a type of water type of color. And that's pretty much what I'm hoping it will do. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to take my smudging tool. And I'm going to go in. Oh, that's too bright. Too much. There we go. And I'm going to smudge it together. Perfect. That is beautiful. That gives the water the look I'm going for. And then I'm going to add in the other additional sets of highlights. Woohoo! That looks good. I'm enjoying the way that water looks so far. And that is what I'm going to do. So then I'm going to add in like the other setting of highlights and stuff. Do 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 do. Stuck in my head. Smudge lark. That's what it's called. It's like a smudge. It goes in and like adds in all this stuff. Do 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 do. Looks pretty good so far. Might need to turn up just a little bit. There we go. Like give it more of that like blended look I'm looking for. There we go. It's beautiful. It's gonna look beautifully blended by the time I'm done it. I'm not done yet though. Believe it or not, this is like just the very beginning. Because the water is the first thing I'm doing. But then you also gotta remember I'm doing another section of the water. I'm gonna add in a different section. I'm gonna make it more what's the word? Dang it, what's that word I'm looking for? Light. Probably light, yeah. So I'm gonna give it another set of highlight here in a second. It looks amazing so far with this water. I'm making it look like actual water. I'm still pretty new to this software. I've only been using it for about a month. So I haven't like really gotten full lengths of like knowledge in this software, but I'm getting there. Okay, so now let me add in the lightest color of blue. This one I'm gonna turn the opacity down to about 42%. I'm just gonna add it in different areas here. Add it as like little tips. But I want it to be in like different areas, especially in areas where it's not as done. Okay, now same thing, go in with your smudge tool and smudge that light color in now with the rest of it. Oh, also I got mentioned in someone's story on my art Instagram. I'll have to share that when I'm done here with this. No, I could just move the trusty old phone over And then I can unlock it from here. I think. Let me double check that actually. Oh sweet, okay, you won't see nothing then. Awesome, okay. Just want to make sure as I don't want to accidentally share my, whatchamacallit. Alright. Awesome. I'm going to add this to my story. With a little smiley face on my live. The Dixie is nice. For everyone that doesn't know, Dixie is someone that follows me on my Mantha, the animator Instagram, and is a true fan of my stuff. And if you are watching this stream, I would definitely go check out her work as well. She does really good work. And that's I'm actually did do a smart thing by putting all this separate, because I knew this smudging work would mess up other areas of painting if I didn't. Luckily, I'm still learning. I'm still learning this, but I'm getting it. I'm getting this software pretty good. I can't wait to try to do more streams like this for you guys, because this is definitely fun. It really is, too. It's nice and relaxing. It's nice and fun. Alright, let's see. That is the water so far. Take a look at that. Look at that. That water is coming along pretty nicely, that's for sure. Alright, so I think I do want to add a darker color to the water. Just slightly, not like too dark. There we go. So I want to add this to my color palette. Believe it or not, I add stuff to my color palette as I work. That is probably a surprising thing that you didn't know until I just told you. It's actually very important to add different things to your palette. I know it doesn't come off like you might, but some areas are a little too light, so I'm going to go in and just even them out. I hope this will work, but I'm hoping that because it's at like 19%, it won't overdo it. Nope, it won't overdo it. It's good. Looks good so far. Looking good. Yeah, this looks nice. I'm gonna have to like try to like make prints of this stuff eventually, and maybe I might sell my artwork. Alright, I think the water's done. I caught that with my lap. But yeah, the water is done. The water is done. Okay, so we're gonna turn off that color palette. I'm going to turn off the sketch for the water. Now, I'm going to do my next set, which is going to be the boat sketch, which is now the next thing I'm doing. And again, the same process. We'll go in with the pencil, and I'm going to sketch it. So, with this, I do have to turn off the water, because it's gonna look different, but it's gonna come off better if I did it this way, and then I go back in and just turn it on when I'm done. sketching it. The boots and stuff will come later. Like I said, I'm sketching everything one at a time. For reasons. It's honestly better to work this way as opposed to not working this way. That is for sure. Perfect. I'm sketching out some planks here. If I don't like something in my preliminary, it's fine. I can like readjust it. But I would say I did pretty good in terms of the boat. Just need to add in some more lineages. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to turn that watercolor back on, because now it will give me an idea. Perfect. What do you think of that? That's so far. Alright, let me go in. I'm going to turn down the boat sketch. And now, kind of same thing. I'm going to do a clean. And then I'm going to do a color palette. And then boat. Not bit, boat. Okay, so let's start with the color palette. So, we're looking at browns here. We're looking at like browns, right? For a boat. There we go. Found like the perfect base color. Right here. And then I need to find some highlighted color to that. There we go. And then like the darker version of that. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't nearly need to do as much. So again, the darkest color is what I'm gonna use. And I have my base color here, so now let me go and find, so I'm looking at the same thing, Studio Pen, and doing it in the darkest color I have available to me. And then I'm going to work from there. And the boots, I want to make them bright red. Just something just says bright red would work wonderfully with those boots. Yep. This artwork is already looking pretty much there, I would say. I have been live for about 48 minutes. I'm still working, but yeah, we only got through the boat so far. We only got through the boat. So, yep, let me... Well, we only got through the water. Now we're going through the boat. And then let's see how well this is going to work with the boat. Now the boat, I'm going to probably do the boat in oil paint. I think it'll look good in oil paint. And I might do that for the rest of it. I might just do oil painting for the rest of it. Yeah, because we'll do the background and stuff at the end. Well, like, we kind of want to do it at the very, very end. Like, when we already, like, when we have everything at least, you know, done. Because I already know, like, the sky's going to be light blue. I'm already aware the sky is going to be a very light blue color. Probably, like, one of the lightest blues that you can see. So, yeah. So, let me go in, go to painting. Let's do oil paint. That's what I want to do. And, whoop. Alrighty. Oh, wait, that's right. I need to do a new... and then boat color. And then at the very end, when I'm done everything, I'm going to, like, combine everything one-on-one. Sort of. Turn that down just a little. This is going to look amazingly done. It's going to have a different look to it for sure. It's going to have like a painted look. It's going to be basically telling you a good story. This is like a good thing to post for the artmash. I'm gonna probably post it Sunday. When did I post my one? I think I posted it. Yeah, whenever I posted. I'll have to see when I posted my one character design work, because that did pretty good. Oops, it's fine. I clean off my screen a lot, so it's not a big deal. Alright, there's the boat. I have to think of the color for my rabbits, but we'll get to that. Alright, now I'm going to add in my lighter color, because all I need is a lighter color in a thinner brush. Alright, and then I'm going to smudge all that together, and then that is going to be the end of my boat. My painted boat's going to be done. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, so the boat seems to be done. The only thing I'm going to add to it now is just some basic highlight with the brush, which is pretty easy to do. I'm just going to go in with that and just add in the highlight at the tip. Perfect. Alright, so that boat is now done. That is my official boat, and that is the water. So now I'm going to move on and do, it looks like I'm going to probably do the dock. The dock's going to have the same colors as the boat, so that could be much more different. Right now I'm on my 10th layer. This is sketch. So same rigmarole, going to go to sketching, go to 6B, and you're going to put that at black. And then you're just go in and you're just going to sketch this out. Not bad though. Not really bad for like how I'm like doing it. It's like really like I'm definitely going through this and like taking my time is like the certain part of it. Yeah, because my rabbits and stuff are going to be like one of the last things I do. Basically, I'm going to work on all of the other background stuff, and then I'm going to pretty much go my way from there. Yeah. I kind of like this setup better. I don't know why. I just feel like you could see me drawing. Like, you see me drawing, you know, you kind of see, like, my backgrounds and stuff. I don't know. To me, this just seems like a nicer way to go about this. So, let's sketch this bad boy. Yep, and then after this, my next step looks like it's gonna probably be the rope. The rope's gonna be a different color. I didn't add it with the boat's like sketch and stuff because it's gonna be a different color. And it's also, I want it separate because you know, some of this stuff has to be separated. Some of it can be together, but some of it has to be separated. There we go. We're getting there. Yeah, I feel like this is a nice little cute, like, illustrated story. Along with, like, being, what you call it. So let's turn that down. Now we're going to have the dock in the clean, and I already got the color palette, because I'm going to keep it the same, as the boat. Ow, Callie. Sorry, it's Callie. Ow, stop. Callie, that's loud. Callie. Calm down, Callie. It's okay. It looks like I might have to be right back, because, but yeah, I'll be right back. I'm back. I apologize for that. Alrighty, so let's get back to this. Well, there we go. So this is my clean, same thing, and then it's going to have color at the bottom. Also, if you are new to this live stream, or new to the channel entirely, feel free to hit that subscribe button for more content, especially art-related content, because I'm going to be trying to do more of these. I'm going to try to do weekly art streams for you guys, like, you know, if I'm working on some sort of piece, you know, I want to, like, work on it on stream with you guys. I've been on for, like, 57 minutes, and I'm not even close to finish this yet. Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm probably going to need more time to get it done, for sure. So,
Mantha.
You know, in a second. I am back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna be up and down for probably like I'll be up and down for a few minutes, so just bear with me as I am. But yeah, definitely stick around. There is like little intermissions. I do apologize. It's gonna kind of be like that because there's some stuff going on. I'm gonna have to get up. But I'll be back. There won't be any interruptions after like 5 or 10 minutes. So yeah. Right now, I am, like I said, I'm just working on my art. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, though. I am. We did get a new subscriber, it seems. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It does help with the support system, guys, like subscribing and stuff. It does really help. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do the dock in color. Now, I might make the dock different colors. Probably, well, no, it's about what I want when I mix them together, so yeah. That does match. Alright, go to painting. We're going with the oil paint again. We're going to go with our main color. Looks nice. I mean, it looks nice too as like what you call it, a base color, like I said, but you're going to really see the oil paint in the background more. You're going to really see it more that way. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do these live streams probably every Friday. I'm gonna go for Fridays. I know Fridays are kind of like iffy. I might try to do weekend streams instead of that. So I might try to do this once a weekend as like a fourth upload for the channel. So yeah, yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. I am doing my beautiful artwork. So this is basically going to be my artmash like posts I'm going to do. Like I said, I might be on for a while. It looks like. Believe it or not, like these illustrations and drawings do take a bit to do when I'm thinking of them, because you have to come up with your like preliminary and all. But once you get past that, now maybe if you guys are lucky, I might end up being able to do a doodle type of drawing as well. But I might stick with just this. Kind of depends on how long it goes. I mean, it's only been an hour so far, and I'm not quite there yet with this. As you could tell, I'm probably... Well, yeah, I still have to do the boots. I have to do the fishing pole. I have to do the rope. I have to do the background. And I'm also... Hey there, Franklin. I'm also got to do the rabbits, and they're going to be different colors. Yep, so, don't mind me if I do have to step away for a few moments. Like I said, it's just gonna be like the... Okay. Yeah, it will be like that. I do apologize. Alright. So yes, I will be right back for another intermission. Intermission scene. am back. I am officially back. Yeah, don't worry, there's not going to be any more intermission issues for a little bit. So let's do this a little bit. I'm getting there with this, so that's for sure. It's coming along pretty nicely. It takes a little bit to learn the software, but yes, definitely. I might end up doing a stream where like I do like a draw with me stream and like I basically give you guys prompts. I might look into doing that as a stream. Let me ask that as a poll. Would you guys like that? Tony's doing good. Let me ask that. So would you like a what I call a draw with me stream? Like I said, this would basically be where I give you guys like prompts and you draw them. It's just yes or no. I'm not really asking much. Get that out of here. Sorry. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not really asking much. I'm just curious to see if you guys would like the idea. Actually, though, with that, I wouldn't have to do this. No, I don't have to do smudge. Okay. So let's take off the color palette for the boat to hide that layer. Alright, I want to do the rope. So that's my next step, is the rope. Looks like we got one yes so far. That's awesome. Let's do the rope sketch. Now, real quick, before I continue anymore, would you guys like to see what I got so far? Da, da, da. That is so far. That is so far what I got. Obviously, I'm not done yet. I still got more areas to do. The rope is next. The rope, I want it to probably just be all lighter colors. So that's what we're going to go with. So we're going to go with our 6B pencil again. And I'm going to sketch in an idea for my rope. I would say make it a little bit more like rounded. I mean, this is like a good illustration, guys. This is definitely giving me a good story plot. Like I said, like it's like a rabbit, and the rabbit lost his pair of boots, and his rabbit friend is fishing them out. And I feel like it's a good story. I feel like it's a good story for this drawing, and it's going to look pretty good when it's all done and put together really well. Also, if you are enjoying this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right now, we are currently sitting at 733 subscribers. Pretty nice. 733. Yeah, and then just a little bit, but the boot's going to cover it, so. Yeah, boot's going to cover that, so yeah. Just do it up to about like there. There we go. Alrighty. We got our rope sketch done. Now I need to do a color palette for my rope. So let's do that first. Now we want this to be like lighter and tanner colors, if I'm thinking about that correctly. So yeah, let me get the idea. So I'm going to use a lighter color. I'm also going to go up to about as high as I can get it, to about as light as I can get it. About there. So that will be the rope color. That will be the rope line color. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I do want to try to find a lighter color. Yeah, there we go. Just to like mix it. to give it that look I want. Alright, so now I got that. So now this is going to be our rope clean. And then we're going to add in another color. And this is going to be the rope color. Alright, so let's go to the clean and let's go to our inking. And let's make it the darkest color I have available for my color palette. I like art. Awesome. That is awesome. Yes, I like art as well. I am currently attempting to be a digital artist in 2D animator. And let's hope that I can accomplish that. I'm hoping doing like these live streams will help in a way. It just gives me like a way for you to see like my actual process. I may be considering some awesome things, guys, as well. For those who aren't aware, I might be doing an art camp in the coming future. And I'm not joking. Like, I might be doing an art camp in the future. Let's go with 2. One's a little small. There we go. And yeah, like I said, this is a painted story. So it's basically the story about 2 rabbits. One lost his pair of boots. It plays into Procreate's artmash, which they are having. This is their prompt. And this will be my idea for the prompt. It's taking all of them and putting them together. I want to be a little bit more innovative with creations like this, to try to create like stories. And I also want to learn to make illustrated stories, and this is a good prompt to do that with. So, there we go. We got our beautiful color. Yep, and that's it. That's all I need. Alright, so the rope is done. Man, I'd be there. Sure, man, I'd be there. Awesome. Yes, my hope is, guys, like, I want to try to do more of these streams. So yeah. So this is what I got so far. It's coming along, that's for sure. It's coming along pretty good. Okay, so now let's figure out the... I should figure out the background at this point, because I know the boots are going to be red. But the rabbits are the only thing, because I want it to contrast. I don't really want them to be brown. I'm not sure if I want the rabbits to be like white or if I want them to be gray. So let's work on the background color. So that's going to be all the way underneath all of this stuff. It's going to be above the water but below the boat. And this is going to be the base BG. And I'm going to turn off the color palette. There we go. So I would say I'm going with a light blue. It's going to be an oil painting. Like a light blue. There we go. Like about, I'd say that's good. Good of a color. Turn this up a little bit. Oh yeah, I should put it below the water too. I want it below everything so it doesn't like bleed through. There we go. But wait, yeah. I want it under the, yeah. There we go. Put it underneath everything so it doesn't like, yeah, ruin my other work. There we go. It looked pretty good so far.